know what time it is. Yeah. 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 Sports Data. PC. Welcome everybody. Sports Data. PC. Yeah. Okay. Tuesday, November 26th. All right, finna give y'all this weekly rundown. Yes, we're gonna call it weekly rundown. Still working out some things with my little podcast I'm doing. Been growing super fast. Faster than what I thought, all right? So I'm switching up some shit. But you know, same vibes. Shout out to Lo-Fi Girl, Purple Cat, all right, with the vibes. Man, we got NFL, college hockey, college cup, bro. Like that's getting into its form. MLS, can't forget MLS. People be forgetting about MLS because of, I guess, quote unquote, the promoting by Apple. I'm not gonna say nothing about that. But we here to talk stats, highlights, everything. Soon I'm gonna be that dude with the highlights. Soon, all right. Once I work out what I need to work out, we're gonna start showing highlights. All right. Till then, we just gonna debate and talk about it and run it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Weekly recap. Tuesday, November 26th. Had some great games in football, both college and the pros. All right. Speaking of football, for those of you who don't know, probably a little late on this, but in the CFL, all right, Toronto Argonauts won the championship, and I believe they're back-to-back champions. Don't quote me on that. Okay. We're going digital today. I got a few notes. But I was up all night looking at fucking highlights from college soccer to like NHL to football to NBA to college basketball. Checked out that Las Vegas Grand Prix. I know Russell won, I believe. Hamilton was in top 3 in the podium, but Max Verstappen, I believe it's his 4th world championship. Shout out to Max Verstappen. More to come on that. All right, still like 2 more races in the season and then it's done. Yeah, Formula 1 season, man. Currently though, I will give y'all. We'll start with football. All right, we already bleeding time. 3 minutes in. All right. Let's see how we gonna get that. For football, yeah, we're gonna go where we on already. All right. We got college. Let's see, we can go digital. Excuse me. All right, college football. Man, we got a lot. Had that Maui Invitational, man. Memphis upset at UConn. Catch it early while you can, man. We're looking at women's college basketball. Still got Premier League. Caught a couple games in that Premier League. Okay. Yeah, we do it all here at Sports Data. Soon we'll get lacrosse going and field hockey. I ain't there yet. I was looking at some field hockey, though. That shit's its own thing, man. I'm telling you right now. Quick update, though, with college football. As far as the Heisman, still Travis Hunter. I do need to give y'all the awards for the positions. You know, like the O'Brien, best DB, best wide receiver. You know, all that. Playoffs. Yeah, college football playoffs. 12. Okay. Projected bowl games. I'm gonna also give y'all. Welcome to the show. I'm going to also give y'all FCS, too. The FCS playoffs have started. Shout out to Incarnate Word. Okay. They got a slot in there. All right. They got the first round bye, I believe. Okay. So I will give y'all, we're going to start with FBS, though. Okay. Let's see. We have games today. It's crazy. But we're gonna start with as back as we're on the wrong week, sorry. We're gonna give you the week 13 recap, all right, and then I'll give you week 14 predictions and analysis, okay? So week 13 recap. We're gonna go all the way back as far as, like I said, the MAC games be on like Tuesdays and Wednesdays and shit. Akron and Kent State, okay. Akron 38-17. Akron 3-8 at this point in the season. Kent State 0-11. Kent State 0-11. Haven't won a game this season. It's crazy. Had an opportunity to win one here at home, but they lose 38-17 versus Akron. Western Michigan versus Central Michigan. Western Michigan, I just caught a game with them the other day on their soccer, man. It was freaking snowing out there. They playing soccer in the snow. Shit looks fun. Shout out to Western Michigan, man. They just got bounced out, I believe, by Ohio State, if I'm not mistaken. I got to run that back for y'all. I will get y'all that. Anyways, back to college football. Western Michigan versus Central Michigan. 16-14, Central Michigan, okay? 4-7, Central Michigan. 5-6, Western Michigan. None of these teams are going to a bowl game, all right? If you're not at least 500 and above, you're not going to a bowl game, okay? Northern Illinois versus Miami, Ohio. 20-9, Miami, Ohio. Miami, Ohio, 7-4. Yes, they're going to a bowl game. We're going to start saying that now, okay? Because we doing projected bowl games, right? And playoff projections, right? Okay. Ohio, who I'm very favorite of in the MAC, versus Toledo. I seen this game last weekend. I'm tripping. 24-7, Ohio, as they advance to 8-3. All right. Navarro was 11 for 19, 129, had an interception. Tyus had 33 rushing yards for 125 yards, 1 touchdown. All right. Looking at the statisticals for the game. Total yards, 367 for Ohio to 212. Sheesh. I've literally given y'all this from the start of the season. I hope y'all know this. I hope y'all been with me from the time I wasn't even able to go live yet. Because now I'm live, it's ball game. You know what I mean? I've gone from literally the beginning of the season, bro. From the Olympics, bro. Before that. And I've came in through this season, and we finna finish this season, man. Excuse me. Sports data, we about to finish this season, dog. I love it. Ohio, Toledo, man, though. But Ohio is 8-3. Like I said, they're definitely going to a bowl game. Toledo, they're on the fence of it. They should go to a bowl game. Buffalo versus Eastern Michigan, 37-20. Buffalo, 7-4. Buffalo, right on the, they're kind of in. Georgia Tech, NC State. This is a close one, man. 30-29, Georgia Tech. 7-4, Georgia Tech. They're definitely going to a bowl game. NC State, 5-6. Not going to a bowl game. I think they really were kind of disappointing in the ACC this year. Right? I do like Georgia Tech's running back. Been consistent all year. Let's get his statisticals. All right. Singleton Jr., 5 receptions, 106 yards. No touchdown, though. All right. Philo seemed to have done it all. 19 for 33, 265. He also had 57 yards on the ground. Okay. Let me get, where's he at? Georgia Tech, huh? Rushing, Haynes, yeah. Only had 36 yards. He nice, though. Haynes is nice. That ain't even who I'm looking for. Yeah, it is. Did he not play? Yeah, he did. Only 36 yards? Yeah. It's not going to do it. UTSA, Temple. Okay. UTSA, Temple, okay. Shout out to them Birds. They need one more game. I think they play Army next week at Army. Okay. 51-27 versus Temple. It was a close game around halftime, I guess. And then the second half, UTSA took off. Okay. 6-5 right now. Underwhelming season. But they took their lumps this year. McCown was 20 for 27, though, 220, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. I must say, though, goddamn, 16 attempts, 178 for Henry Jr., 2 touchdowns. I must say the youth is good for UTSA. I think they'll definitely have a better season next year. Have to check the schedule out for next season. Because we're going to be here next season. We're going to be here spring ball. We're going to be here at Sports Data. All right? I'm going to give y'all that. All right, UTSA, though, 6-5. I'll take it. You can't complain about it. They just need to win one more. Even if they don't win one more, I think they should be able to go to a bowl game. Definitely winning this Army game would solidify it. 75 in the season, I'll take it. A couple of those losses to big schools. You know what I mean? Michigan State, Purdue. Everybody's been whooping on Purdue this year. Yeah. 24-17 Michigan State. 5-6. They're definitely not going to a bowl game. 1-10 Purdue in football. Time for basketball season. Yeah. San Jose State. UNLV. Number 24 UNLV. I don't know if they're number 24 still. At the time, they're number 24. All right. Still a good season by UNLV. 9-2. 27-16. UNLV. San Jose State. 6-5. Man, it seemed like they were having a pretty good season. 6-5 is pretty... It's okay. It's okay. My boy Nash, did he get anything? He's played this whole season. Let's look at the statisticals on that. Ricky White had 98 yards, 7 receptions. Let's see my boy. Nick Nash, man, he didn't play that much. He only had 1 reception. It's okay. He probably getting ready for that draft. Chiefs, look out for Nick Nash. Seriously. San Jose State. Jacksonville State, Sam Houston State. Battle of the top FBSs, former FBSs. I'm sorry, former FCSs, all right? Sam Houston State, Jacksonville State, 8-3. They're both 8-3 apiece. 21-11, Jacksonville State. I picked Sam Houston State for this game. Good records, though, by both teams. Good records. Syracuse versus Connecticut. Connecticut still having a good season, though, even though they lost to Syracuse, 31-24. Boston College versus North Carolina. Just got word right now. I guess it was breaking news. Mac Brown got fired by North Carolina on the day after he said he would return. That's what sources are saying, all right? That's what sources is saying. Don't know if this is to be true, okay? Shout out to North Carolina. I just seen y'all last night, all right? Playing last night, a little tournament basketball. Yeah. Y'all need some bigs, though. 41-21, Boston College, all right? 6-5. North Carolina, 6-5, Boston College. Both, I felt like maybe had disappointing seasons. Okay. Don't forget Boston College quarterback, what's his name? Caleros. That number 1 for Boston College, who I thought was nice. He's transferring. Yeah. Both teams having an underwhelming season. They'll be lucky to get to a bowl game. That's what I'm saying. One of these schools can face a team like a fucking UTSA. Give me UTSA, North Carolina. All right. 20. Okay. Iowa versus Maryland. Maryland. Iowa 7-4. They'll get to a bowl game. 29-13 over Maryland. I'm done with Maryland. Go catch Maryland basketball. Okay, like I told you dudes. Illinois Rutgers, 38-31 Illinois. Illinois still continue to have a pretty good season in football. Got to go check y'all's basketball team out, see what they rocking with. 38-31. SMU, Virginia. No one's talking about them boys up there in Dallas, man. SMU's having a good season for their first season in the ACC. I don't want to hear about the ACC's down, nothing like that. Y'all let SMU come in there. Okay, SMU has come a long way. And they're having a great season. They're 10-1. We're not talking about this. They're 10-1. 33-7 over Virginia. They're 10-1. I'll take it, bro. Jennings, their quarterback, man, he's been hot. 25 for 33, 323, 2 touchdowns and an interception. I like the dude, man. He nice. SMU's having a great season, bro. Florida versus Mississippi. I knew Florida would kind of upset them. Florida's still Florida at home, despite Miami going there and beat it, but that's an interstate rivalry. Still, though, Mississippi, you ain't finna go in there and get that. 8-3 on the season. I don't know. You can't put all them fucking SEC teams in the fucking playoffs, man. Stop it. Give me like 4 of them at the most. Give me 4 of them at the most, man. The top 4 the top 4 SEC teams. All right, don't give me 8 of them niggas, man. For real, don't. Ole Miss and Bama, y'all right there. I don't know yet. I don't know. All right. Uh, 24-17 though. Florida got that one 6-5. Okay, they're still going to a bowl game. Like I'll take a UTSA and a Florida. What? Oh, that's what they. I don't know about that one though. I don't know, man. UTSA Florida the bowl game. That's crazy. Ole Miss 8-3. I don't know, man. Miami, man, Cam Ward and them dudes. That loss to Georgia Tech, I don't know. Like the Georgia Tech has a winning record though. Okay, so we could take that. 42-14 over Wake Forest, 10-1 on the season. All right, Cam Ward still in my Heisman. All right, it's still Heisman. It's still Hunter, Ward, and Genty. You know what I mean? You could put Gabriel in there, but I'm handicapped with that offense, man. Stop. You could put any of these. You could put Shador in that quarter. Come on, y'all ain't even talking about Shador. He might be 5 under Gabriel. Okay, I like just to really because I'm not gonna do y'all like that. Really, he should be under Travis. You need to be balling this shit, man. The numbers is crazy. They really are. But whatever, bro. Ohio State, Indiana. What does this say about Indiana now? What does it say? What does it say? I still like Indiana though. Still do. 38-15. They got smashed up by Ohio State. In the first half of this game though, like I thought Indiana, because they scored first, I believe. All right, they drew blood first. All right. But Ohio State was home, man. All right. Good game. Georgia, UMass. There y'all go, SEC with that bullshit. Giving them UMass. Yeah, we just need a bye week real quick. It's pretty much what it is. You know what I mean? Y'all could have played Texas, just dumb shit. 59-21, of course. Like, man, I'm not even finna go over that one. Liberty, y'all could have gave them like all these other squads. Come on, stop. Liberty, Western Kentucky, 38-21. Liberty. Just something about Liberty that's pissing me off. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, y'all lost to Canisius State. Yeah. I think that's what it is. 8-2 on the season, though. 7-4 West Kentucky. Going to a bowl game. Don't give us West Kentucky. Tennessee, UTEP. There y'all go again with that bullshit. 56-0. Why y'all do UTEP like that, man? Why y'all do UTEP like that, dog? Y'all wrong for scheduling this game. I'm not even finna read off the statisticals because they probably stupid. Florida State, Charleston. Now, see, I'm cool with this, okay? Go ahead and give Florida State somebody like Charleston Southern, all right? At this point in the season. It's goddamn, the bleeding was just bleeding. 41-7. At this point, who's Florida State's quarterback? I don't know his fucking name. Kramahoki. 30-22-09. 3 touchdowns. Yeah, just ugly. 2-9 on the season, Florida State. I'm probably gonna start looking at y'all's basketball team. Y'all's women's soccer just got bounced out. Yeah. And they supposed to be cold. They just got upset. UAB Rice, 40-14, man. Both having disappointing seasons. Rice, man, I see you in baseball. UAB, cross country. Ball State, Bowling Green, 38-13. Bowling Green is having a decent season. I've been looking at Bowling Green. From the start of the season when they had that kick return, remember? Yeah, we've been here. 38-13, though. I'll take it 7-4 in the season in the MAC. MAC's underrated, though. I like the MAC. App State versus James Madison. App State got that. That was a good one. 5-5 on the season. One more to get a bowl game, probably. 8-3 on the season. James Madison. You take it. 34-20. New Mexico State versus Middle Tennessee State. New Mexico State got that 36-21. All right. 36-21. 3-8 in the season. Both having crazy disappointing seasons. Canisius State versus Florida International. Now we losing to Canisius State now. 2-9 on the season. 27-26 by 1. Stop. Charlotte versus Florida Atlantic. 4-7 Charlotte. Eesh. Florida Atlantic. 2-9. I heard 2-9 on the season. I heard. All right, from a certain source. All right. Ray Lewis is supposed to be coaching college football. Don't quote me on that. And he's supposed to be coaching Florida Atlantic. We'll see. Southern Miss, South Alabama. 35-14, South Alabama. 6-5 on the season. TCU, Arizona. 49-28, TCU, 7-4 in the season. Definitely going to a bowl game. Arkansas State, Louisiana Monroe. Arkansas State, 28-21, 7-4 in the season. Definitely going to a bowl game. Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern, 26-6, Georgia Southern. 7-4 in the season. Definitely going to a bowl game. South Florida and Tulsa, 63-30, South Florida, okay. 6-5, probably right there on the cusp of going to a bowl game. Let me see them stats. Statisticals. Who we got here? Who do you got here that's going crazy? Joyner, 10 attempts, 131, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Okay. Cause see, when I get to talking like that means you balled out. East Carolina versus North Texas. Ooh. East Carolina is quietly 7-4. 40-28 East Carolina over North Texas at North Texas. Didn't see that coming. California versus Stanford, man. A good old Bay Area matchup, man. 24-21. It was a good one. 6-5 this season. California. Okay season. They should be going to a bowl game. Stanford. I believe y'all are still in the College Cup. That's as good as it gets. That's as good as it gets. Utah State versus San Diego State. San Diego State, man. Whew, for first year head coach. 3-8 on the season. Not good, baby. Y'all supposed to be going to the Pac-12. Come on now. 41-20 versus Utah State. Jeez. Michigan versus Northwestern. I see your boy back there still running. All right. 50-6 over Northwestern. Jeez. 6-5 in the season, Michigan. Shit, give UTSA Michigan. All right. Shit. Let's see. Mullins. I forgot Michigan got 2 backs. Mullins is nice. He had 3 touchdowns. Who's a quarterback nowadays? Warren. They did offer that young boy, Underwood. I think he flipped Michigan. Don't forget these recruits for next year. I've been watching, too. Speaking of college football, I've been watching. The game's in good hands in the next few years, man. These recruits, man. Yeah, Michigan got one coming. They needed a quarterback. You could obviously see it. See, college football has definitely changed. They need a quarterback. They said, no, we're going to offer you $10 million. I could use 10 million right now. Texas Tech, Oklahoma State. Texas Tech got that 56-48, a high scoring game. Sheesh. Oklahoma State, what has happened to you guys? 56-48 at this point in the fucking season. What has happened to you guys? Gordon, 156, 3 touchdowns. Like, stop, man. Like, I don't understand. You saving your legs this year. You better eat next year in the league. You better eat, bro. You should be ready your rookie year. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Nebraska versus Wisconsin. 44-25. Nebraska. See? 6-5. That's not good. Y'all barely go to a bowl game. I'll take a Nebraska. I'll take a Dylan Raiola. Still, I'm still high on the freshman quarterback. All right, he should be back next year. Wisconsin 5-6. Y'all gotta win this next one and at least go to a bowl game. If not, I heard your basketball team is pretty cold. West Virginia, UCF, 31-21. West Virginia. UCF, man. Hey, running back Harvey having a pretty decent season. It's just UCF's trash this year. Really are. They have some players, though. They have a few players. They just trash. All right. Clemson, the Citadel, 51-14. Y'all be playing with Clemson sometimes with the schedule, too. Clemson's still right there, though. 9-2. They still right there, though. I'm saying. Kansas, Colorado. I still high on Colorado. You know what I mean? Kansas 5-6. They starting to wake up from the dead. They need one more to at least be bowl eligible. I don't know, man. That game was fucking crazy. It was at the Chiefs Stadium. I knew that game was gonna be crazy. Kansas on a 2-game winning streak now. You didn't beat BYU. Like, you know what I mean? What's going on with Kansas, dude? What's going on with Kansas? Colorado cannot run the fucking ball at all. All right, Jesus Christ. Kansas took their rushing yards. Neal, yeah, that boy nice. Chiefs, y'all better look out. Kansas got a running back, dog. Kansas got a running back. That boy nice. I ain't gonna lie. Arizona State, BYU. Arizona State out of nowhere, bro. Out of nowhere, bro. What is going on? Shout out to Arizona State's hockey squad. They upsetted Denver, who's number 1. We're going to get to that. Arizona State 9-2. 28-23 over BYU. BYU 9-2. 8-3 is still, like I said, that Big 12, man, still up for grabs. Something. Scatterbo, another running back. Another running back. A lot of running backs. It is a lot of running backs this year. It is. It is. Out of Arizona State, number 4. Penn State, Minnesota. I actually picked Minnesota to upset this game for some real reason. And they was close to doing it. They definitely covered the spread. 26-25 Penn State. 10-1. I don't really like Penn State like that. I don't. You're going to lose to Indiana next week. Texas, Kentucky. This is a give me, I guess. I thought Kentucky played better than this. I just showed you how good Texas is, though. Really, at this point of the season, 31-14. Okay. Louisville. I like Golden from Texas, too. I like Matt Golden. Louisville versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, y'all have once at this point of the season was like, at some point in the season, y'all were undefeated. I don't know what happened to Pittsburgh. Louisville, though, y'all was good at some point in the season, too. This was pretty much an even game, but Louisville got it 37-9. Pretty much an even game, I'm not going to lie. Arkansas, Louisiana Tech, 35-14. I don't know what the fuck. 6-5 Arkansas. Give UTSA Arkansas for a bowl game. I'll take it. 6-5. You know what I mean? South Carolina, Wolford. Okay, 56-12, whatever. It's a gimme. All right. Missouri versus Mississippi State. 39-20. Missouri. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough to put an 8-3 team in the playoffs. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because I'm about to break it down in a minute. Troy versus Louisiana. Louisiana got that 51-30. Louisiana is 9-2. Pretty good. I'll take a Louisiana. Georgia State versus Texas State. 52-44. Jesus Christ, Texas State. Y'all just gave that coach a 7-year deal. Y'all go out and lose like that, 6-5. I can say a couple of games this year. I feel like Texas State should have been better than 6-5. Like y'all pretty much tied with fucking UTSA for the same record, and we having a bad fucking season. I'm just saying. Texas State, bro. I don't know. Congratulations, man. Baylor versus Houston. I don't know what happened to y'all, Houston. I was liking y'all quarterback for a second. 7-4. Baylor's having a quiet, good season. 20-10 versus Houston. All right, go check out Houston basketball. Oregon State versus Washington State. What happened to y'all, Washington State? I don't know. Oregon State to have seemed to have won the 2-team Pac-12, I guess. 41-38. Mateer, I still like Mateer though. Wyoming, Boise State. Boy, Aston Jensen becomes the first running back to post 2,000 yards since 2019. I take it. He's still in my Heisman, bro. 17-13 over Wyoming, 10-1. 10-1 Boise State, yeah. Had a decent season. Notre Dame Army. I liked them uniforms Notre Dame had. And I'm thinking I'm starting to, now in the second half of the season, are we sleeping on Notre Dame? I like the fucking running game. Love, that running back. Hold on. Something about me is falling in love with Notre Dame. Don't know what it is. Yeah, Love had 7 attempts, 132 touchdowns. Faison was nice. I don't know, bro. Something about me starting to like Notre Dame. I don't know. Their women's basketball. We gonna get to that. They beat the brakes off of USC's women. Juju Watkins and them? Yeah. They got a couple over there. Notre Dame women's basketball. I'm going to give y'all that in a minute, man. Speaking of Notre Dame, their football's 10-1. All right, with that loss to Texas A&M, I believe. Army 9-1, who I believe have UTSA next week. Should be a tough one. Army, as I told y'all, I don't know with Army. Marshall, Old Dominion. I did pick Marshall for this one. 8-3 in the season. Good. I'll take a Marshall. 42-35 over Old Dominion. Iowa State, Utah. 31-28 Iowa State. 9-2 on the season. All right. Utah was picked to win the fucking Big 12. Stop. 4-7 on the season. This game was in 4 overtimes. Auburn versus Texas A&M. Texas A&M kind of came back. It seemed like Auburn was up in this game in the beginning. 5-6 though. Auburn. Y'all need to win one more to get a ball game. Texas A&M 8-3. I still like Texas A&M. Still a good team, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't want all these fucking SEC teams in the playoffs. Like on some real shit. 43-21. I like that quarterback though. That Texas A&M got. Reed, 22 for 35, 297, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Thomas had 5 receptions, 124, 2 touchdowns. Auburn's running back Hunter had 28 attempts, 130, 3 touchdowns. Oklahoma upsets Alabama. I knew Oklahoma had something cooking. Because Oklahoma's a good team. That quarterback's nice. Oklahoma, Arnold, he's nice. I've been liking him since last year. He's nice. All right? He's nice, all right? They're just having a tough time right now in the SEC, but they're still a good squad. Their D-line is stupid. Oklahoma's D-line is finna get back to the gritties pretty soon. All right? 24-3 versus Alabama. God damn, y'all niggas didn't even score a touchdown. It's tough in Norman at night. Welcome to the SEC. Yeah. At 8-3 Alabama in the playoffs, and you get your ass whipped by 6-5 Oklahoma like that? No. That's why I said I don't want all these SEC teams in the playoffs. Don't do it. We're going to break it down. LSU Vanderbilt. This is a good game. You know what I'm saying? Vanderbilt showing some heart. You know what I mean? 24-17. They covered it. You know what I mean? They did. They covered it. LSU 7-4. Vanderbilt 6-5. I'll take a Vanderbilt. Kansas State versus Cincinnati, 8-3. Kansas State 41-15 over Cincinnati. All right, shout out to them boys. Let's see what Giddens had. Giddens had 143, 2 touchdowns, 15 attempts. Avery Johnson was 13 for 23, 147, 2 touchdowns. Spivey, 5 receptions, 63, a touchdown. So it'll be kind of on the ground, huh? 15 attempts, 140. I guess. All right. Duke versus Virginia Tech, 31-28 Duke, 8-3 on the season. Malik Murphy. He's had a pretty decent season. He had 3 touchdowns, but he also had 3 turnovers, too. Had a wide receiver, had 5 receptions, 188, 3 touchdowns. Pancall? Who the fuck is that? Fresno State, Colorado State. Fresno State got that upset. All right, 28-22. That was a close one. 6-5 on the season. I'll take a Fresno State versus Colorado State, 7-4. UCSC, UCLA. I caught a little bit of this game. All right, USC still a big dog in that rivalry, 19-13, and now it's 6-5 USC. I'll take a 6-5 USC. A 6-5 USC versus a UTSA. UCLA though, no bowl game. 4-7. Garbers is their quarterback. Air Force versus Nevada. I don't know how the fuck Nevada Air Force got that one. 4-7 on the season. Nevada 3-9. Oh, Nevada. I think y'all played that one good tough game versus it was Oregon State, I believe. I forgot. 22-19 though, man. Air Force. That's all FBS. Jeez. That was a recap. Week 13. Where the fuck? What the fuck is this? There we go. All right, Oregon remains number 1. Let's see. No, we need the overalls. Hold on. I don't know, man. Because you could put a Colorado in the playoffs, bro. Like out of the 12 teams you got, you could stretch it to fucking 15 or 16 teams, right? Because you don't need all them SEC teams in the motherfucking playoffs. You know what I mean? You don't need Ole Miss in there, nigga. But for some reason, Ole Miss is over fucking Georgia. Barely. These niggas gonna beat each other up. I don't know what you're playing for. It is what it is. And then you got, look. It's tough, man. Top 25. Illinois is 25. UNLV's 24. Missouri 23. Iowa State's right there. Arizona State. You got Colorado still over Arizona State. 6-2. 6-2. Let's actually go to the standings right quick. 6 dog. It's a 4-way tie right now, bruh. And Kansas State is still in that 2-bye game. And Baylor. and Texas Tech and West Virginia. God damn, the Big 12 deep. But Arizona State sits at the top though. BYU, Iowa State, Colorado. 83, 92, 92. Like, Colorado has to beat and will be 7-2. They need these boys to lose. Who Arizona State got? That's a rivalry game. That's tough. Who BYU got? Houston, they should probably get that one. Who Iowa State got? Kansas State, that's tough. You could put BYU and fucking Colorado in there. You could put 2 Big 12 teams in the playoffs. I don't see why not. You can add 2 Big 12 teams in the playoffs, bro. The top 2 Big 12 teams, I don't see why not. Because they're going to have a top 4. Maybe a top 5. You could put 2 of them top 5 Big 12 teams in the playoffs, dog. You could put 2 ACC teams as locks in the playoffs. And then you can just go, you know what I mean? You don't have to put all them SEC teams in the playoffs. Like, don't do that. Just saying, man. Don't do that shit, bro. All right, man. Let me get y'all these predictions, though, man. Like, for real. For week 14, all right? Starting as early as Friday. Oh, I'm sorry. And then I'll get y'all FCS after this. Starting as early as today, I'm sorry. Another MAC. Toledo and Akron play today. All right. Sorry. All right, yeah. November 26th, Tuesday. Toledo and Akron play today. We also have Kent State and Buffalo. All right. All right. And then from there, we have Thursday night games. All right. Memphis and Tulane. That should be a good one. Both are 9-2. This should be for conference right here. Memphis and Tulane. Tulane's favorite. They're home. We'll ride with Tulane on that one. Oregon State, Boise State. It's going to be a tough one. All right. I expect Boise State to get this one. No, they're favored by 20. All right. Got Boise State in that one. Oklahoma State, Colorado. Colorado by 17. They got them, huh? We're going to see, man. Y'all niggas can't beat. Y'all don't know how to stop the run, and they got a big back. Y'all seem to struggle with backs, bro. They're fucking good. We'll see, man. 3-8 on the season, man. 8-3, Colorado. We're going to see. That's a Friday game, all right? The Friday game in the morning? What? It's crazy. Minnesota, Wisconsin is a Friday game, 2 in the morning. What's up with these Friday morning football games? I hope that's right. Friday morning football games? I hope that's right. Miami, I'm taking Wisconsin with that. No, I'm taking, they got Wisconsin favored up by 2, man. It's an even game, bro, at Wisconsin. We could take Wisconsin. We'll run with that. One of these games is going to be a fucking upset. Miami, Ohio versus Bowling Green. That's another one on Friday. What's up with all these weird ass 11 a.m. Friday games? Yeah. We're taking Bowling Green, though. It's an even game, too. This, I believe, is the last game of the season for FBS, too, before they start conference and then playoffs start. And then bowl games and all that shit. It's the last week. Ball State, Ohio. Don't forget that Celebration Bowl with the HBCU. We're going to get to that. FCS, too. And Division 2 and Division 3s. Because I believe Trinity, shout out to Trinity, out in San Antonio, Texas. They're in the playoffs. And the Division 3, I believe. All right. Ball State, Ohio. Play Friday. Also, Navy versus East Carolina. They play Friday. Take a Navy in that one. Mississippi State versus Mississippi. It's a rivalry game. All right. Definitely taking Ole Miss in that one. That's a Friday game at 2:30. Friday game at 2:30. Utah versus Colorado State. We're taking Colorado State. Liberty versus Sam Houston State. That should be a good game. We're taking Sam Houston State with that one. They're home. Texas State versus South Alabama. We're definitely going to take Texas State. It's going to be a good game. We got some good games for the last week. What a way to close out college football, bro. It's going to be a good one. I'm taking Texas State, though. Stanford versus San Jose State. That's going to be a good one in the Bay Area. I'm taking San Jose State. Georgia Tech versus Georgia. Man, they can fuck Georgia's season up with this one. What? I'm taking Georgia Tech, but Georgia's home. It's tough to beat them niggas. That's at 6:30 p.m. on a Friday. Nebraska versus Iowa. Could be a good one. They got Iowa by 5.5. We taking Nebraska, though. Utah versus UCF. Oh, they going over there. They finna get their ass whooped by UCF. Yep. Even game. Michigan versus Ohio State. Michigan can fuck Ohio State season up if they wanted to. They really care, dog. We're going to take Ohio State that one. Don't fucking count out them boys over there, man. Tennessee versus Vanderbilt. They go, like I said, man. I see upsets. I do, man. We gonna take Tennessee, though. But Vanderbilt plays tough. They're fucking home, man. South Carolina, Clemson. What? It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. They got Clemson favored by 2.5. It's gonna be a good one, man. It's tough. We'll take Clemson. Ooh, it's gonna be tough. I'm really tripping, dog. It's an even game. I'll take South Carolina on this one. UTSA Army, that's what I said, man. UTSA, we need this one. Army by 7. Tough, dude. Illinois, Northwestern. It's a tough one, man. But we're going to take Illinois. Duke, Wake Forest. We taking Duke. Come on. North Texas versus Temple. We're going to give it to North Texas. Louisville, Kentucky, man. Rivalry game. Anything can happen, but we're going to take Louisville. Anything can happen. What we in? 47 minutes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be another almost 2-hour podcast. I love it. Kansas, Baylor. You got that. I mean, at Baylor, Kansas favored. I want to have at Baylor, dude. So they can get bowl eligible. I'll take Kansas, I guess, bro. West Virginia, Texas Tech. Taking Texas Tech. Louisiana, LA Monroe. I keep saying that shit. Of course, we're taking Louisiana. Connecticut versus UMass. Take Connecticut. Eastern Michigan versus Western Michigan. They get a Saturday game, huh? The MAC. So 12:30. Tough, man. We're taking Western Michigan home. South Florida versus Rice. We're taking South Florida. Southern Miss versus Troy. We take Troy with that one. Middle Tennessee State versus Florida International. We'll take Florida International, I guess. I mean, both teams are 3-8. Coastal Carolina versus Georgia State. We'll take Coastal Carolina with that. Georgia State's favored by just 1. Pittsburgh versus Boston College. I'll take Boston College. Old Dominion versus Arkansas State. We're taking Arkansas State with that one. Maryland, Penn State. We're definitely taking Penn State with this one. All right. Notre Dame, USC. USC fucked their season up too. But we're going to go Notre Dame because I just told you, man, I'm fucking with them boys right now. So don't fuck this up, Notre Dame. All right. Auburn, South Alabama. I'm sorry. I'm smoking that shit. Auburn, Alabama. All right. Auburn can fuck up Alabama's season. All right. There's a lot of teams that can fuck up their seasons. That's what this week is. Let me fuck up your season week. That's what this week is, bro. Miami versus Syracuse. Syracuse can fuck Miami's season up. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, we taking Alabama, though, over that Auburn game. I'm taking Miami over Syracuse, of course. California versus SMU. Yeah. I think SMU is going to get that one. Arizona versus Arizona State. I don't know. It's a rivalry game. They got Arizona State by 9. We'll see. I do got Arizona State, I guess. Don't know what the fuck happened to Arizona. Arkansas versus Missouri. Arkansas could fuck Missouri season up. NC State versus North Carolina. NC State, this is a rivalry game. This is a rivalry game. All right? They can fuck each other season up. Rutgers, Michigan State. This is whatever. I got Rutgers on that one. Central Michigan, Northern Illinois. We got Northern Illinois on that one. Fresno State. That's why we don't take Notre Dame serious. They lost to Northern Illinois. And them niggas is 6-5 in the MAC. Fresno State, UCLA. This is a whatever, man. Come on, Garbers. Let me give it to UCLA on this one. Florida Atlantic versus Tulsa. We're going to give it to Florida Atlantic. UAB Charlotte. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Charlotte. Canisius State, Louisiana Tech. We're going to give it to Louisiana Tech. UTEP, New Mexico State. This is a gimme. I'll give it to New Mexico State. Jacksonville State versus Western Kentucky. It should be a good one. I'm going to give it to Jacksonville State, though. They're having a good season under Rich Rodriguez, I believe. Still the head coach over there. TCU versus Cincinnati. We're going to give it to TCU. App State versus Georgia Southern. Ooh, it's a good one. They got Georgia Southern. We're going to take Georgia Southern in this one. Wyoming versus Washington State. We're going to give it to Washington State. Purdue versus Indiana. Definitely give it to Indiana. Florida versus Florida State. Oh, man. Definitely giving it to Florida. Oklahoma versus LSU. Ah, man. They could fuck up LSU season. It's going to be a brawl. Washington versus Oregon. Can they fuck up Oregon season? But it's at Oregon. They're not losing at home. They're not, man. And it's funny because I was just with my Oregon dudes and when we was out there in Louisiana. And it's so weird that to have Oregon having this great season after I was just with y'all. Shout out to my Oregon dudes, man. Like, my boy Zatek. Yeah, man, it's crazy. This shit has me thinking of y'all. It's weird. Oregon might win this fucking championship with this year, bro. I don't know what the fuck they cooking over there. They cooking something over there in Oregon. They probably might get this thing, man. That's what I'm saying. Texas versus Texas A&M, man. A renewed rivalry. This game hasn't been played since fucking I was in high school. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is they can fuck up Texas season. This is a night game in College Station, dude. It's been a minute, Texas. Kansas State, Iowa State. It's a tough one. Nevada, UNLV. I got UNLV in that one. It's an in-state rivalry. Virginia Tech. It's like whatever, dude. I got Virginia in that one. They seem to want it more than Virginia Tech. I don't know what the fuck happened to y'all. Marshall versus James Madison. This is tough. Because I like both squads. But my Marshall fan was my Marshall fan. Got Marshall upsetting James Madison. All right. Houston versus BYU. BYU should definitely get this one unless Houston's on that shit with their quarterback. Air Force versus San Diego State. Come on, San Diego State. Close the game out with a 4-8. New Mexico versus Hawaii. Give it to Hawaii. We give it to New Mexico. Fuck that. All right. That was week 14 predictions and analysis. All right. Also, we have We still have some HBCUs playing. We have some games Thursday coming up between Tuskegee University and Alabama State. Also, Alabama A&M versus Florida A&M. Grambling versus Southern. All right, look forward to those games this week. All right, FCS Week 13 recap. All right, we already got playoffs now with that shit. Let's see. All right, so Lamar versus McNeese. Lamar got that 26-24, 75 on the season. All right, let's go to. We got this FCS bracket. There we go. All right, Idaho versus Idaho State, 40-17, Idaho. UC Davis versus Sacramento State, 42-39, UC Davis. Southeast Missouri State versus Tennessee State. Shout out to Tennessee State. Eddie George is the coach of Tennessee State over there, all right? They're going to the playoffs, all right? 28-21 over Southeast Missouri State, who's a good team, 9-3. Wrong team. Portland State versus Northern Colorado, 45-13, Portland State. All right, Florida A&M versus Bethune-Cookman, 41-38, Florida A&M. Southern Utah over Utah Tech, 37-34 in 2 overtimes. Northern Arizona over Eastern Washington, 30-18. Northern Arizona continuing having a good season, 8-4. Cal Poly versus Weber State. Weber State got that one, 28-17. South Dakota State over Missouri State. Missouri State having a pretty good season. All right, 45-9. South Dakota State. Lindenwood versus Tennessee Martin, 33 in final overtime to 26 in final overtime. Abilene Christian, Stephen F. Austin, 8-4. I believe they're still in position to go to playoffs. Abilene Christian, 32-19. Stephen F. Austin. Prairie View versus Alabama State, 9-6. Alabama State. Jackson State, 48-10 over Alcorn State. Jackson State, 10-2. Western Carolina over Sanford, 47-42. West Carolina. Central Arkansas versus Tarleton State. Tarleton State, 39-14. Texas Southern versus Arkansas Pine Bluff, 31-23. Texas Southern. Mercer versus Furman, 49-23. Mercer. Houston Christian over Northwestern State, 62-24. Northwestern State University is 0-12. 0-12 on the season, folks. Oh, excuse me. Boy, I got to stretch because I'll be giving y'all this info. Montana State, my favorite FCS squad right now, versus Montana and a state rivalry, all right? 8-4 on the season, 12-0 on the season, undefeated season of Montana State. All right, 34-11. Indiana State, Northern Iowa, 41-34. Northern Iowa. Gardner-Webb, Western Illinois, 45-28. Western Illinois. Chattanooga, Austin Peay, 24-17. Chattanooga. Eastern Kentucky, Northern Alabama. 21-15. Eastern Kentucky. Davidson, Valparaiso. All right, 18-17. Valparaiso. Incarnate Word versus East Texas A&M, 38-24. Incarnate Word. Shout out to Incarnate Word going to college football playoffs. FCS style. Yeah. North Dakota State versus South Dakota. Ooh, 29-28. South Dakota? This FCS playoff's going to be interesting. Dayton versus St. Thomas, Minnesota, 32-9. St. Thomas. Shout out to Dayton's soccer club. Townsend versus Campbell, 45-23. Townsend. Charleston Southern, okay, yeah, we know. Norfolk versus South Carolina State, 53-21. South Carolina State. North Dakota versus Illinois State, 35-13. Illinois State. Murray State versus Southern Illinois, 62-0. Southern Illinois, yeesh. Pennsylvania versus Princeton, 20-17. Princeton. NC Central versus Delaware State, 52-10. NC Central. Howard versus Morgan State, 35-21. Morgan State. Elon versus NC A&T, 31-21. Elon. San Diego versus Morehead State, 37-14. San Diego. Eastern Illinois versus Tennessee Tech, 23-6. Tennessee Tech. Colgate versus Bucknell, 48-34. Bucknell. Merrimack versus Fordham, 19-3. Merrimack. Alabama A&M versus Mississippi Valley State, 49-35. Alabama A&M. Villanova versus Delaware, all right, 38-28. Villanova. New Hampshire versus Maine, 27-9. New Hampshire. St. Francis versus Mercyhurst, 21-20. Mercyhurst. Butler versus Presbyterian, 30-27. Presbyterian. Hampton versus Albany, 41-34. Albany. Monmouth versus Stony Brook, 55-47. Monmouth. Rhode Island versus Bryant, 35-21. Rhode Island. Drake versus Stetson, 49-10. Drake. Holy Cross versus Georgetown, 34-0. Holy Cross. Cornell versus Columbia, 17-9. Columbia. Brown versus Dartmouth, 56-28. Dartmouth. Yale versus Harvard, 34-29. Yale. Lafayette versus Lehigh, all right, 38-14. Lehigh. East Tennessee State versus Virginia Military, 16-9. East Tennessee State. William and Mary versus Richmond, 27-0. Richmond. Duquesne versus Central Connecticut State, 21-14. Central Connecticut State. Robert Morris versus Stonehill, 31-13. Robert Morris. LIU Brooklyn over Wagner, 35-28. Southeast Louisiana versus Nichols, 19-16. Southeast Louisiana. All right. Like I said, that is the end of the season of the FCS football schedule. We have the FCS football championship playoffs, all right? So far right now, you have Montana State. They're getting a first round bye, okay? Idaho's getting a first round bye, okay? North Dakota State's getting a first round bye. Mercer is getting a first round bye. UC Davis is getting the first round bye. South Dakota is getting a first round bye. Incarnate Word is getting a first round bye. And South Dakota State is getting the first round bye. Okay. We have games this weekend, all right? We have games this weekend. First round FCS playoffs. We have games this weekend. This is a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's a 4-round thing to all end up in Frisco, Texas for the championship. All right. It'll be Drake versus Tarleton State. It's a good one. Southeast Missouri State versus Illinois State. All right. Montana versus Tennessee State. So they'll be facing Eddie George and them boys versus Montana. Ooh, at Montana, it's going to be a good one. Eastern Kentucky versus Villanova. So whoever wins out of Eastern Kentucky, Villanova plays Incarnate Word in San Antonio. I would love to go see that game. Eddie George got them boys in the playoffs, man. I got Villanova, though, in that game versus East Kentucky. That's going to be a good one, though. And that game will be played on December 7th at Incarnate Word. All right. Continuing first round. Rhode Island versus Central Connecticut in the first round. Northern Arizona versus Abilene Christian, so they did make it. All right. UT Martin versus New Hampshire. And then they put Lehigh versus Richmond in there. So that's 1, that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you got to be at least in the top 25. Top 24, 25. That's how the FCS players is. They do out of however many teams they have, from the 50 to the 100, you got to be at least top 25. And you got to be at least top 25. They don't have a Jackson State or any of those HBCUs in there, even though I think Tennessee's a HBCU, because they play in a Celebration Bowl. It is what it is. All right, so that is your FCS football bracket. All right. So go check that out. Do they have a bracket or a ranking for? No, they don't have it for the big dogs yet. They don't. All right, we're moving on though. We'll do all college first. All right, we're gonna get to y'all. We're gonna get what they want. Men's college basketball, baby. Quick note, I'm gonna hit y'all with a quick break, all right? Because we gotta pay some bills, and I'll be right back. Catch up to these lo-fi vibes, please. Let's get back to it, man. Welcome back, everybody. Woo! All right. College basketball. All right. Get y'all a little recap. We've actually had these tournaments, in-season tournaments. What's today? Tuesday. I'll get y'all some recaps from. We do always do the day before. Like I said, Memphis upset at UConn. 99-97. All right. Iowa State loses to Auburn. Just looking at that game. 83-81. Dayton versus North Carolina. 92-90, North Carolina. All right. I don't even know who this is. Arkansas beat I don't even know who this squad is. Oh. Mid-Eastern Shore. I guess. Arkansas beat Mid-Eastern Shore 109-35. I guess. Little Rock versus Illinois 92-34. Illinois. Chicago State loses to Radford 63-46, I believe. Hampton versus Duquesne. Hampton got that 64-59. Siena versus Miami, Ohio. Miami, Ohio got that one 70-56, I believe, yes. Eastern Kentucky versus Ball State. We got Ball State 63-61. All right. Howard versus University of Maryland, Baltimore College. 95-77, BC's. Louisiana versus UAB, 96-86. See, UAB has a pretty decent basketball squad, all right? Mercer versus Jacksonville, 90-89 Mercer. That was in overtime. Drexel versus Purdue Fort Wayne, 87-81 Purdue Fort Wayne. All right, Boise State versus South Dakota State, 83-82 Boise State. All right, Illinois State versus George Washington, 72-64 George Washington. Penn State beats Fordham, 85-66. University of Denver. All right. Plays. What is this? Some of these abbreviations. Northridge, Cal State Northridge. All right. They lose 89-60 to Cal State Northridge. Colorado versus Michigan State. 72-56 Michigan State. All right. Florida Tech versus Richmond, 67-57 Richmond. Longwood, we're not doing this again, versus Kansas State, 80-64 Kansas State. Michigan over Virginia Tech, 75-63. Clemson over San Francisco, 70-55. LIU versus Winthrop, 87-65 Winthrop. Cornell versus Ayana, 84-68 Cornell. All right. Columbia versus New Hampshire, 83-57 Columbia. Green Bay versus Ohio State, 102-69 Ohio State. All right. Boston College over Missouri State, 76-74 in overtime. All right. Oregon State versus North Texas, 55. What is that? 58. North Texas got that one. Minnesota beat Central Michigan, 68-65. University of Incarnate Word basketball loses to South Alabama 84-63. All right. St. Louis versus Quinnipiac 81-67 St. Louis. All right. Again, this is yesterday's recap. All right. The 25th. UTSA versus Troy. Yeah. 86-72 Troy. Oral Roberts 66-69, man. Ooh. UTEP versus San Jose State. All right, 71-65. San Jose State. I was watching this game. Xavier, South Carolina. Xavier got that one 75-66. All right. Long Beach State versus UNC Greensboro, 71-46 Greensboro. All right, that was yesterday's games, right? Okay, y'all a few of that for yesterday's slate. Today is Tuesday. Okay. We got a few games. Got a few games live right now. Like I said, got the in-season tournaments. Currently live right now, we got Duquesne, Old Dominion. All right. Oh, Duquesne's leading that one. All right. We're about the top of the second half. Jacksonville versus Siena. All right. Jacksonville leading that one at the top of the second half. Southern Illinois versus Eastern Kentucky playing right now. Detroit Mercy versus Tulsa playing right now. All right. Kansas versus Duke is 8 p.m. tonight. Crazy. Alabama versus Houston is 7 p.m. tonight. Western Kentucky versus Kentucky play tonight. I'm going to sleep on Kentucky. Creighton versus San Diego State. It's going to be a good one. Got some good fucking basketball games tonight. College basketball Tuesday night. Texas A&M, Oregon. All right. Notre Dame, Rutgers. San Francisco versus Fordham. All right. Hampton versus High Point. Miami versus Mercer. Austin Peay versus Georgia State. Richmond versus Louisiana Tech. Bethune-Cookman, North Dakota. UConn versus Colorado tonight. Or later on. What? It's crazy. That's the loser's bracket, I believe, in that tournament. Tennessee State versus Bryant. Clemson versus Penn State. Denver versus Utah Tech. Utah Valley versus West Georgia. South Dakota State, Missouri State. UT Arlington versus Murray State. Memphis versus Michigan State. I believe this is for the finals for the Maui. Tulane versus Wyoming. All right, Florida State, Western Carolina. St. Peter's versus Fairleigh Dickinson. Georgetown versus Wagner. Stanford versus Grand Canyon. All right. Coppin State versus St. Joseph's. Boise State versus Boston College. All right. Texas Lutheran, which is in San Marcos, versus A&M Corpus Christi. All right. A lot of basketball games today. Abilene Christian versus Montana State. All right. A lot of basketball games today. UCLA versus Southern Utah tonight. North Carolina and Auburn tonight. All right, for the final for that one. All right, I'll take it. A couple games we got for today. College basketball slate. All right. For to get y'all that women's college basketball slate. All right. Like I told you, Juju Watkins and them girls got upset the other day, man. It wasn't pretty. Didn't sit nice. All right, as early as Monday, November 25th, we're giving y'all these recaps. UConn women, all right, college basketball, women's college basketball. Stay with me, man. Versus Oregon State, 71-52 UConn. All right. LSU versus Washington, 68-67. Yes, LSU got that one. DePaul versus Oklahoma, 85-62. Oklahoma. Duke over Kansas State. All right, 73-62. Ole Miss over Boston College. Oregon over Georgia Tech. Oh no, Georgia Tech women upsets Oregon women, 74-58.
Let me see what it look like if it's not. Okay, I see.
Okay, I see. That's an upset. Alabama versus Alabama State, 83-33. Alabama. Jeez. North Carolina versus Indiana, 69-39. North Carolina. Sheesh. Villanova, 62-73 over under. Oh, they lost to Baylor women. Baylor women, 73-62 over Villanova. All right. Syracuse women over Missouri, 82-59. Yeah. St. Mary's, that's in San Antonio, versus University of Texas Rio Grande. All right, 73-42. Oral Roberts women over Lindenwood, 99-79. Duquesne women over Robert Morris, 77-61. Oklahoma State over Chicago State, 113-50. Texas A&M over Southern Miss, 79-57. Wichita State over Creighton over Wichita State, 91-63. Colorado State, 59-39 over Black Hill State, whatever the fuck that college is. Black Hill State? Stop. That was yesterday, the 25th, all right? Today, and see, I probably didn't give y'all that on Sunday. That's probably, like I said. Let's see. Because UCLA beat South Carolina women's 77-62 on Sunday, all right? Maryland beat St. Francis 107-35. Sometimes you got to do these games 2 games ahead, too, because of the schedules. Ohio State, 96-53 over Bowling Green. TCU, 86-46 over Idaho State. Let's see, where they at? VCU over Rider, 75-60. I've not seen VCU men's play this year. Michigan women's 111-56 over Long Beach State. Abilene Christian versus UIW, 61-53. Abilene Christian. University of San Diego versus Denver, 67-59. Final overtime, Denver. North Texas versus Houston, 69-53. North Texas. Tulane versus Jackson State women, 77-37. Tulane. Washington State loses to Iowa women, 72-43. Villanova versus North Carolina women's, 53-36 North Carolina. I don't see that game. When was that game? USC game. Was it Saturday? Was it Saturday? Let's see. Women's college basketball. Just checking for some scores right quick. Trying to find Juju and them's score. I'm on a. I don't know why they're not showing it, bro. Saturday. I didn't search Saturday, Sunday. We can go to conferences, bro. What is it? What are they now? Big Ten now? All right, so we go. We'll go as early as Friday. Saturday. Yeah, this is on. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, I went back to Saturday. It was Notre Dame versus Southern California, 74-61. It was a that game there, boy. That game there. All right. All right, man. Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcast. Let me get y'all this college hockey. All right. After that, I'm gonna give y'all this college cup, and that's a wrap for that. And I'm gonna give y'all the pros. All right. So first and foremost, let me give y'all this college hockey. All right. Denver did get upset at last time I talked to you guys. I don't think y'all were here for that. All right. Yes, Denver got upset as early as Saturday, I believed. All right, we're going back. It's a weekly recap. Bentley beat Air Force. Anything changed? Providence loses to LIU. Minnesota beat Notre Dame. This is as early as fucking Saturday. Minnesota State beats Michigan Tech. All right. I may have went back too fucking far. St. Cloud versus Colorado College. Colorado College got that one. No, I may be on point. Michigan versus Penn State. Just looking at these games. Michigan came back in that motherfucking game. Yeah, I did watch that game. Penn State had that game. Michigan just fucking came back 10-6. That was Saturday. Denver, yes, it was Saturday. Was upset by Arizona State 5-2. All right. We got to see what the rankings are on that now. That was as early as Saturday. All right. Sunday, we have Vermont versus UMass. Vermont got that one 3-2. All right. College hockey. American International versus Niagara, whatever you want to say that. Niagara Falls, whatever. 5-2, American International. Lake Superior State versus Alaska Anchorage. 4-2 Lake Superior. All right. That's Sunday. All right. Catch up with me. Excuse me. Tuesday, today, we got games. Army West Point versus Stonehill. That's 6 p.m. today. Colgate versus Penn State tonight. All right. And it's college hockey. All right. Let's see. Check out some rankings. All right. Men's college hockey 2024. Currently, right now, since Denver lost, Michigan State is number 1. All right. In college hockey. 9-1 record. All right. They were just number 2. Denver is number 2 now. All right. Minnesota is number 3. Boston College is number 4. Maine's number 5. All right. Michigan's number 6. Western Michigan's number 7. Colorado College number 8. St. Cloud State. Still got to figure out where that's from. Anybody know where that's from? It's number 9. Providence rounds out the top 10. All right. College hockey. Cornell 11, Ohio State 12, Boston University 13, 14 North Dakota, Dartmouth, all right, 15. UMass Lowell, 16. Minnesota State, 17. Quinnipiac, right there, 18. Arizona State, 19. But they struggling this year, though, man. Clarkson, right there at 20. They round off the top 20. Then you got other receiving verse: Union, Massachusetts, Bentley, Harvard, UConn in there, Notre Dame, Penn State, Northeastern, Michigan Tech, New Hampshire. God damn. Don't forget UTSA got a hockey squad. UTSA got a hockey squad. Houston has a hockey squad. Dallas Baptist has a hockey squad. Like, we coming, bro. I got to see what division we in now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm on the, hold on, college hockey. We probably what? Right now at the most, what, a D3? Where are we right now? I don't even know what division we in, dog. I don't even know what division we in, dog. How do I find out what division we in, my friend? Yeah. Sports data. Huh. Yeah. PC. I'm gonna have to type that in somewhere. Anyways, UTSA, I'm gonna figure everything out what they deal with these college hockey. Yeah, college basketball, men and women's, right? Yeah, college hockey, right? All right. All right, College Cup. We're going to start with the men's. All right. College Cup. Look at this bracket. Because it's getting shorter. I was looking at a couple of games. I actually have my notes right here. I stopped because shit just got, I don't know. I took some notes on Maryland and Wake Forest. But we're past that now. I'm going to look at the bracket for the College Cup. I'm going to look at some more highlights in that. I like college soccer, bro. I really do. I fucks with it. All right. We're now to the quarterfinals of this thing now, okay? All right. Right now, yes, quarterfinals. And as early as as early as late November the 30th and December the 1st, all right, we're going to have this quarterfinal games. All right. Recap. Ohio State did beat Western Michigan 2-1. All right. And Stanford beat Santa Barbara in penalty kicks. All right. So Ohio State and Stanford, all right, in the quarterfinals. All right. Denver University beat Gardner-Webb 3-0. All right. Indiana versus Akron. Indiana beat Akron 2-1. So Indiana and Denver play in the quarterfinals. All right. College Cup, man. College Cup, man. Virginia versus West Virginia. All right. Virginia got that one. I seen the highlights on that one, man. And then Massachusetts versus Pennsylvania. Okay. So Massachusetts got that one. So now you got UMass versus Virginia in the quarterfinals. It's going to be tough. I'm got Virginia in that one. All right. Clemson versus Providence. Clemson beats Providence. Clemson's the defending champions, though, in the College Cup. All right. 2-0. Wake Forest, Maryland. All right. Clemson, Wake Forest. Quarterfinals. And whoever wins this is going to play Ohio State and Stanford. Tough, man. Tough. All right. That's not all, man. That is not all, bro. Vermont beat Hofstra 2-1. All right. San Diego beat Duke men's. All right. 1-0. So San Diego plays Vermont. Dayton versus Michigan. I'm kind of high on Dayton soccer, bro. All right. Kind of high. That was a good game, man. Washington versus SMU. No one's talking about SMU soccer, are we? So SMU versus Dayton. All right. Quarterfinals. That's on the 30th. Like I said, November 30th, 6 p.m. All right. Marshall. My Marshall fan out there. What's up, dog? They beat Furman 4-0. And then NC State, Georgetown, man. This was in Georgetown. NC State got that one 2-0. So NC State versus Marshall in the quarterfinal. I got Marshall, man. All right. Missouri State versus Kansas City. University of Kansas City. All right, 2-1. Kansas City got that one. Cornell versus Pittsburgh. I was definitely looking at this game. Pittsburgh got that one 1-0. All right. Pittsburgh versus Kansas City in the quarterfinals. All right. Men's College Cup, man. Get y'all up to date on that, dog. All right, go catch that out, man. A Men's College Cup. I'm about to give y'all. It's women's, man. The women's college soccer is pretty dope too, bro. Get y'all the bracket on that as we're to the fucking damn near finals with that shit. Yeah, we about the quarterfinals with this shit too. All right, we just had Southern California beat St. Louis 4-3 in overtime. All right. Yeah, then they beat Wisconsin. Okay, so I'm following Southern California's timeline. So right now, as it sits in the quarterfinals, or the finals, I should say, it'll be Southern California versus Wake Forest. All right. And then you got Duke, the hot team, Duke women's. They're going to be playing Virginia Tech. All right. And then you go all the way down here. It's a field of 60-something, I believe. Then you have Stanford women's versus Notre Dame women's for that final. North Carolina versus Penn State. All right. Yes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the top 8 right now. Yeah, top 8 right now. Women's College Cup. Got my eye on Duke. Okay. I got my eye on Duke. Florida State's out. And Florida State and Texas is out. Florida State got bounced out, dog. They got bounced out by Vanderbilt, dude. Penalty kicks. Seen that one. And then Vanderbilt lose to fucking Penn State. Women's College Cup, dog. Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcasts. Wish I got everything on y'all boys. I can hit y'all with the volleyball. I can get y'all that. We running on time right now. I gave y'all soccer, though. I gave y'all football. I'm not gonna give y'all no cross country, field hockey. I'm not gonna give you that right now. I gave y'all, you know what's hot right now: basketball, bowling, fencing. I gave y'all ice hockey, men's. All right, a lot of sports. All right, all right. Let's go digital over here. All right, we about to finish this thing off. Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcast. NFL news, man. All right. All right. Week 12 recap. As far as Browns Steelers in that snow game, right? Steelers lost. I don't know how they gave the fucking. I just don't know how they gave the Browns that game. I don't know. 3-8 Browns. Ugh. That was a snowy game, though. It was a good game. 24-19 Browns. Texans, Titans. I don't know what the fuck Texans was drinking that day. Sipping on that fucking scissor down there. 32-27 Titans. 3-8 in the season. It's still trash. Chiefs, Panthers. Don't know why this was close. Maybe the Chiefs doesn't give a fuck. I don't know. 10-1, I'll take it. Cowboys, Commanders. This one had people, man. I had RG3. Yo, shout out to RG3, dog. Y'all had him he had to pull up a post and had him looking crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, they had him looking crazy. 34-26, man. I think this was a missed field goal or some shit. I don't know. I'm still high on the Commanders, but that is to let y'all know that Washington has been what Washington's been the last few years. I know they turned things around this season, but it ain't quite there yet. Cowboys just let y'all know, shut the fuck up. I don't know how y'all let these niggas beat y'all without Dak Prescott in the lineup, dog. I don't know how. Whatever. At home. Buccaneers, Giants. Buccaneers got that one. I don't know what the fuck happened to the Bucs, bro. Like, y'all are 5-6 in a sorry ass division. I don't know. 30-7. They had Malik Neighbors going off, asking him, what do we need to do? Like, man, it ain't shit y'all do. He's his rookie year. He doing what he do. It is what it is. He got his stats in his bag. Shit, it's time for the other team to catch up. Dolphins, Patriots, this was a gimme. Dolphins, can y'all make the playoffs? Out of 5-6, definitely got time. These dumbass 5-6 teams. What the fuck? 34-15 over the Patriots. Colts over the Lions. I'm sorry, Lions over the Colts. 24-6. 5-7 fucking Colts. Like, what are y'all? Lions, like I said, man, look good, man. Look better than the Chiefs, bro. Wouldn't be surprised the Lions get it. That'll look nice, man. 10-1 over the season, man. Jared Goff, if he's not your fucking MVP candidate, y'all tripping. Somebody from the Lions has to get some type of credit, bro. It ain't just the coach. Vikings, Bears, 30-27 in overtime. Bears just, I don't know what to expect out of y'all, but not over the Vikings. I mean, they're having a good season, man. 9-2. Broncos, Raiders, 29-19, man. That boy Bo Nix, boy. That boy Bo Nix. Yes, Raiders, y'all need a fucking quarterback. Seriously, y'all do. Seahawks over Cardinals. Seahawks have a slight lead over the Cardinals in this division. 38-10, man. I'm sorry. 16-6. All right. I said I'm high on the Seahawks. Packers, 49ers. I already knew it, dude. 38-10 Packers, man. 49ers underwhelming. 5-6, dude. I don't know. Eagles, Rams. All right. 37-20 Eagles. That's another 5-16 with the Rams. Still plenty of time left. 9-2 Eagles. Looking good, man. Y'all are right where y'all should be. I like that. Saquon, I like what he's doing, man. He's running hard. He's playing hard. Chargers, Ravens. This is last night's recap. Monday Nighter. Ravens, 8-4. Chargers, 7-4. 30-23. Ravens. Look at the statistics for the game. I guess I owe my homie $5 for this game. Like, whatever. Ravens still fucking whatever. 16 for 22, 177, 2 touchdowns. The inconsistency, dude. I'm telling you, 24. You got to run Derrick Henry 24 fucking times to do it, I guess. 140, whatever. Zay Flowers again, 5 receptions, 2. Like, bro, y'all going to face better fucking teams than this. Like, I'm not like, let's look at the yards. The Chargers had more passing yards than y'all. Y'all had more rushing yards. A fucking course. Of course, man. Of course, man. Like, they covered, like, it's. I should have picked the fucking Chargers to cover the spread, bro. Fuck the bullshit. Week 13, man. NFL predictions and analysis. It's another almost 2-hour show, man. I love this sports shit. Love it. Wait till college baseball come. I'm really about to run it. Tell you. Still got so much college basketball. I just gave y'all all that, bro. I love it. Next week, as early as Thursday, I believe we got these Thanksgiving games. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'll be here at work. I could go for some turkey and some stuffing and some shit like that. Whatever though. I probably have some Wingstop or something that day. I don't know. Bears, Lions. I don't know, Caleb. Can y'all just have a game? Have Detroit by 10. Okay. Giants, Cowboys. What the fuck ever, man. Dolphins, Packers. It's another one. This might probably be the best game. Of course, taking the Packers. That should be a good one, though. They're about 3. Then you have this Chiefs Raiders games Friday night on the fucking Amazon package, which is fucking bullshit. They about to smash the fucking Raiders. Jesus. Sunday games. Chargers, Falcons. See, now you got them losing to the Falcons because y'all know the Falcons need a fucking win. The dumbass shit, nigga. I'll take. No, yeah, I see what y'all doing. Yes, the Falcons is gonna win that game. That's money. Falcons is gonna beat the Chargers. Unless, because they're the favorite, unless they really right, nigga, they're gonna go in there and win by 1. So I'll take the Falcons covering the fucking spread. Again, nigga, the way y'all showed up versus the Broncos, I don't think y'all fucking with. Yeah, I'll take that Chargers, babe. I'll take the Falcons, matter of fact. Nah, I tried to get y'all by 1 last time, nigga. I'm just gonna take the Chargers to win. Steelers, Bengals. That's what I'm saying, though. It's at LA. Go with your first initial thought, nigga. I got the Falcons in the upset. Steelers, Bengals. And Cincinnati's favorite at home. It's money. I got the Steelers in this one. Ooh, but the Bengals by 3 though. They might want to listen to them niggas. Cause my first initial was for them to get the upset, and then next one is. God damn it, I got the Bengals in this one. Cardinals, Vikings. Cardinals and Vikings. They're going to Minnesota. That's tough. Minnesota about 3.5. We got Minnesota in that one. Cardinals, Patriots. Colts, Patriots. I guess we take the Colts, dude. It's in fucking New England, dude. I don't know. I can also take the Patriots, keeping it fucking close. Seahawks, Jets. Y'all going all the way to fucking New York on this dumbass shit, and they got y'all by 2. Fucking Jets, dude, are gonna cover this shit. They're gonna keep it close. Seahawks will win. Jets gonna keep it close. Titans, Commanders. Y'all definitely need this one. Commanders. I got Commanders in this one big. Texans, Jaguars. What are the Jaguars? I don't know what they are. Definitely got Houston in that one. But who knows, man? They just got beat by the motherfucking Titans, who are 3-8. Rams Saints. All right, this is in New Orleans. Okay, we got the Rams winning that one, yeah. Buccaneers Panthers, got Bucks in that one. Eagles Ravens, man, it's gonna be a crazy one. That's gonna be a crazy one. Baltimore's favored by 3. Why? Eagles not stop the run or something. I'll take Baltimore on that one, man. 49ers Bills, a fucking tough one. Y'all not fucking beating them niggas at home. You definitely got the Bills. Broncos. Browns, man. That's a Monday nighter, nigga. In Denver. It's gonna be a good one. Got Denver in that one. NFL, man. Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcast. NHL news, man. All right. As early as Monday, all right. Last night we had the Sharks beating the Kings 7-2. Good God. Seattle Kraken also beat the Anaheim Ducks 3-2. Jets continue to have a good season, 18-4 in the season, man. No ties. Versus Minnesota Wild, 4-1 Jets. Detroit Red Wings versus New York Islanders, 4-2 Red Wings. Calgary Flames versus the Senators, 4-3 Senators. All right, Dallas Stars. I was definitely looking at this game versus the Carolina Hurricanes, 6-4 Carolina, 15-5-1. Looking good. The Nashville Predators and New Jersey Devils. I was definitely looking at this game. 5-2 New Jersey Devils, 15-7-2. Good record, man. All right, St. Louis Blues versus New York Rangers, 5-2 Blues. Vegas Golden Knights versus Philadelphia Flyers in overtime. Knights got that one 5-4, 14-6-2 Golden Knights. All right. I was definitely looking at this game. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Colorado Avalanche, 8-2 Tampa Bay, 8-7-2, 12-10. And oh, come on, Avalanche. And then you also have the Washington Capitals versus Florida Panthers. Washington Capitals got that one 4-1. I'm still high on the Capitals, 14-6-1. And the Florida Panthers defending champions, 12-9-1. All right, that's your NHL hockey recap. You also got games today. All right, between the Canucks and the Boston Bruins. All right, this is an even game. Definitely got Boston in this one, unless Canucks got something up their sleeve tonight. Today at 6 p.m. Also, Utah Hockey Club versus Montreal Canadiens tonight. All right, go catch that out. MLS action, all right. There's only 4. All right, we'll give y'all this recap. LA Galaxy wins over Minnesota United 6-2. All right. And then Orlando City beats Atlanta 1-0. Los Angeles loses to Seattle Sounders 2-1. And then New York Red Bulls beat their in-state rival New York City FC 2-0. All right. And then there were 4 teams left. All right. There's Orlando City as all right, versus New York Bulls. That's going to be Saturday, November 30th. LA Galaxy versus Seattle Sounders, man. That's for the Western, all right? Western Conference, all right? I love it. Who's it going to be? LA Galaxy is pretty fucking nice. All right? Who's home in this game is what's going to tell me. LA's home in this game. I got LA in this game. And then who's home in this one? Orlando's home in this one. Woo! Orlando and LA. Or do they want it to be New York and LA? Vegas got some bullshit. Yeah, we got Red Bulls, bro. And we got LA Galaxy. All right? Simple as that, bro. I was looking at some tennis. Rafael Nadal played his last game. It was some type of let me see. That is not it. Let me see. What was it? I was watching something on that. So they just had the Belgrade Open. All right, in men's tennis. No, it was the Nito ATP Finals. Yeah, and Center got that one. And the next is still the next gen ATP Finals. I need to go play my tennis. Get better on it. I got to get more into tennis too. All right. Where is them boys at? League 1, League 2, FC Banyard. Got the Scottish Premier League on here. Top one is Celtic. We got the Brazilian League on here. Sao Paulo. Did I pass up my premiere? I'm about to give y'all the NBA news too. Oh yeah. You got this NBA news real quick. We still have the NBA Cup, right? We have games as early as how the fuck is it doing that? Early as yesterday's recap. Nets Warriors 128-120. Okay. Over the Warriors, Nets. Thunder versus King 130-109. Thunder. All right. Knicks Nuggets 145-118. Knicks. Oof. In Denver. Stop. All right. Let's see the game leaders. Russell Westbrook 27 points, 3 assists. Okay. Michael Porter Jr. 18 points. Jokic 22 points. All right. Anobi had 40 points. Jeez. Karl Anthony Towns had 30 Ps. Jalen Brunson had 23, 17 assists. All right, Knicks. Trailblazers, Grizzlies, 123-98 Grizzlies. Mavericks, Hawks, 129-119 Mavericks. Clippers, Celtics, 126-94 Celtics. 15-3 Celtics. Raptors, Pistons, 102-100 Pistons. Pelicans, Pacers, 114-110 Pacers. Pelicans, man, 4-14. Magic, Hornets, 95-84 Magic. All right, those are Monday games. Today we have games, all right? And continuing of the NBA Cup, all right? Bulls, Wizards, all right, in Group C. They play today. Bucks, Heat, all right? They play today. Rockets, Timberwolves. They play today. Spurs, Jazz. Should be a gimme for the fucking Spurs tonight. And Lakers and Suns tonight. All right, NBA Cup. That Bulls Wizards game is fucking trash. That Bucks Heats, man. I need the Bucks to get that W. Rockets Timberwolves. That's gonna be a good one. Spurs Jazz. A gimme with the fucking Spurs. Lakers Suns should be a good one. All right. Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcast. I'm looking for my Premier League. Oh, okay. So they're in the Bundesliga. FC Banyard 9-2. They have no losses though. Followed by Frankfurt, Dortmund. All right. Okay, now I see what they're in. I don't see FC Banyards. I like FC Banyard. They just played. Let me see their schedule. 11-2. So in November, they are, so far, they're undefeated in November. They just played Augsburg. They beat them 3-0. Their next game is versus Paris Saint-Germain. I think that's your boy. That should be regular season Champions League. Okay. They have 2 good games coming up. FC Banyard. Because they have, yes, that Champions League. So oh, it's March. It's not playing right now. Okay. I'm just looking for some. Oh, there you go. It's right there. Premier League. Okay. I see now. As early as, what was it, Friday? Saturday, yes. We had Manchester City versus Tottenham. All right, 4-0. Tottenham got that one. All right, Bournemouth versus Brighton and Hove. All right, 2-1 Brighton Hove. Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. 3-0 Arsenal. All right, Crystal Palace. All right, I believe that was a draw. Everton versus Brentford. That was a draw. All right, Fulham versus Wolverhampton. All right, 4-1 Wolverhampton. Chelsea versus Leicester City. I love Chelsea, dude. Dude Palmer over there. Nice. All right, Sunday we had games before Manchester United versus Ipswich Town. It was a draw. Liverpool beat Southampton. All right. Monday we had West Ham United beat Newcastle. All right. This is Premier League. Friday we have games. All right. Brighton Hove and Southampton. Saturday, Leicester and Brentford plays. Crystal Palace and Newcastle plays. Nottingham Forest and Ipswich plays. Wolverhampton and Bournemouth. West Ham and Arsenal. Let me see. Sunday, Chelsea plays Aston Villa. Manchester United plays Sunday. All the good games is on Sunday in the Premier League. As I said, also, like I said, go to the Bundesliga because they just played Sunday as early as what, the 23rd? Yep. And they played, FC Bangor played on Friday. Saturday, Sunday. And then Sunday, November, yep. And then Friday, we got St. Pauli versus Kiel. Saturday, we got FC Bangor plays Dortmund on Saturday. It's going to be a crazy one. FC Union Berlin versus Bangor, Leverkusen. Oh, yeah, we about to get into this, baby. Sportsdatapc. The Europe League. Let's see. Who's number one in that one? Lazio. Hotspur. Where is the champions, though? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I got that already. League 2, 3, 4. Copa. I got that. Premier League 1, League 2. La Liga. I got the La Liga. Barcelona. Still number one. See the schedule. November. Draw. They play on the 26th. Let's see. What's League 1? table. Paris Saint-Germain. Okay. They do have FC Bangor on the 26th. They just beat Toll House. Okay. Okay. Starting to see now. Like I said, Formula One racing. George Russell won that, followed by Lewis Hamilton and then Carlos Sainz. Charles Leclerc was number 4. Max Verstappen was number 5, which puts him still in, I guess, fucking consideration for getting like 4th all time. He still manages to win 4th straight F1 title. Okay. Because no one's catching him in the standings right now. And there's about, 24. We just had last game. We got the Qatar Grand Prix. That's on the 1st of December. All right, as we finish the season, then the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, which is the 8th of December. And that'll close out the Formula One season. Sportsdatapc, man. This is granted with y'all damn near almost 2 hours. All right. When I say PC, I mean podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for staying with me as I continue to give you this statistical sports analysis as we continue to grow here. Shout out to Lo-Fi Girl with the Lo-Fi vibes. Yeah, man. We coming. Sports Data, man. More sports soon. Let's go.